Hey everyone, right, here is a lovely pastel design set today. I have removed my client's previous set and we're going in and sculpting some base layers, and we're going to do some designing on the forms. These are the Kirsty Meakin forms, which are insanely strong and super long. And we're going to go to the number 4 on these, which was huge. Okay, afterwards my client just kind of gave me this look and I was like, don't give me free rein, don't tell me I can do what I want then, because they're going to go long, and they are very long. So yeah, four, be warned, 4 is quite long, especially if you work with children. She's going to struggle with that one, but yeah, she'll be fine. So this nail, obviously I've done all my prep. We know how anal, I say anal a lot when I'm talking about prep. I say anal so much that it is uncomfortable, that prep is key. So I have prepped these nails and I have dehydrated and primed them. There's nothing, no nasties, and perfect for application. Okay, I'm using glass slippers for that first bead, and then this one is plush cover. I'm going to go with plush cover. And then there's some magic shimmer flakes from Glitter Arty at the free edge. Okay, so you see I've used 2 different colours there. So I've done the clear at the free edge and then the plush cover from the cuticle. And then we're going to go in with some pastel flowers, which are super bloody cute. Right, so ring finger and pointy finger, I'm creating base layers. Now this is the way that I do most of my design sets, is create thin base layers. No structure, no strength, no nothing, just a very super thin platform to play upon. I say it's that thin that when my client asks me if she can go to the toilet when I've sculpted all 10, my look tells her, no, you're not. If you're that desperate, you better come back with 10 bases still. Otherwise, things are going to go down, Susan. You know, they've got to be that thin. Gust of wind, boom, they're coming off, because they are just a platform to play on. Okay, so this, those 2 forms on the ring finger and the pointy finger will be filed. But you see the little finger, I have designed upon the form. That's something I don't normally do, but I'm trying to push myself. I'm trying to do things a bit differently, but it's not the way I normally work. Normally I sculpt all 10 and file them and refine them and then play upon them. So they're just like a nice little easel for me to play upon. But, you know, I'm just trying to try new things. Try it. You know, I might just like it. So this middle finger, I'm going to do a reversed nail bed, so a nice extended nail bed, doing the reverse method, and magic shimmer flakes. Ugh, God, my tongue is far too fucking big for my mouth. Magic shimmer flakes with pastel flowers at the free edge. And again, normally I would create a thin base layer and then file it and go in and design it. But, you know, this middle finger, I'm doing it the way Kirsty Meakin taught me. So it can't be wrong, it can't be bloody wrong, but it's not the way I do it. But if truth be told, the reason I'm doing it this way and not my way is because I'd done a big soak off. I was pushed into a corner to do this, because literally it's half term. My children are looking at me like, are we going to be fed, sir? Is there any more food? God, they were like looking at me. So I thought, I'm gonna have to up my game here. I'm gonna have to channel my inner Meakin and do what she taught me, and do it. And it worked, and it was fine. I did find it a bit weird, not gonna lie, but it worked. So I lay a little tiny squidge of clear at the free edge, pulled that down, made it nice and thin, and then went in with my reverse nail. Now, if you want to listen to me talk through a reversed nail bed, there is another video, but I just want to explain why I was doing it that way, because you'll probably be like, why is Kai doing this? This is not the way she does things. The ring finger and that pointy finger, the reason that I am doing it my old way is because it was a bloody marble and an ombre, and I ain't got time for that. So, 3 out of 5 ain't bad. Okay, let's talk nails. So I am sculpting this base layer on this nail, okay? Like I said before in my little ramble, it's got to be so thin. I do always go back in and file my base layers because it can just be thinner. I work quite thin when creating them, but it can be thinner. And my application isn't perfect. So if it is a mil higher on one side, it's going to be a mil higher on my design throughout. And then you're confused as to why you're filing out your design. Well, one half of it might have been 2 mil higher or 3 mil higher. So it's always going to be on a wonk. You can file your shape again, but you're never going to be able to file this again. So if it is thick and bulky and lumpy, it will continuously be there throughout the whole design. You can't go back and make this thinner. So make sure you do it. It doesn't take long to go in, with a file and just refine it. Okay? Oh, preaching. Bloody preaching. I haven't said tap tap wipe for a while, have I? But anyway, that's what I'm doing. I did do it, tap tap wiping. Okay, just covering over my acrylic powders and my glitters, and I'm going to go in and just crisp up that free edge, that fat tongue again, crisp up that extended nail bed, okay? And because I put that squidge of clear on first, that Miss Meekin taught me, it doesn't budge. The form doesn't move, so that holds it in place. So I'm just going to crisp up that the wall of that extended nail bed, then go in with the magic shimmer flakes, dipping my brush into the clear acrylic and dipping it straight into the raw magic shimmer flakes and applying them really, really wet as well. Keep that fuel in your brush and just paint them on. Okay, so on my last video, I did say to people if I wondered whether they'd spotted a little sneaky product that I am working on, something I'm pretty proud of. Well, anyway, lots of you did. So yay, that makes me quite excited, and you all seem quite excited about it as well. So whoop whoop. But you're going to see it a lot more on this marble nail. Are you ready? So I'm picking up 2 colours, going at the cuticle and making it nice. So like I say, you can never go in and do your cuticle again, and marble is messy, so get that done, make it neat. Oh, there it is. Shh, don't tell him, it's a secret. So 3 beads, keep it wet, and then using the tip of your brush, you're just gonna swooshy through. Keep the fuel in your brush, don't go in dry. It never ever ends well if you go in dry. It's my mantra. Keep it wet. Keep it wet, and no complaints. There you go. Aren't those colours yummy? We've got pastel green, pastel blue, pastel pink, all from Glitterbels. Nice and easy to remember. Remember, if you do buy from Glitterbels or Glitterati, you can use my name for a little discount. Okay, no marble is complete without a swoosh. Ready? Swoosh. Yes, mate. So, nice brush full of fuel. When I say fuel, I mean monomer, but I call it fuel. It takes me on a journey. It's a journey, guys. So fill the brush full of fuel. Get an eye bogey size bead of clear acrylic and dip it into your glitter. When you place it down, this bit's really essential. You might watch me do it in a minute. You ready? Come on, Kai. I hate waiting for myself. I'm so impatient. Come on, Kai. Like, what am I doing? I bet I've had to wipe somebody's nose or something. Oh, I'm not even doing it. I'm not even at that bit. Oh, shame on me. Shame on me. But anyway, you're going to see me do it in a minute. Up towards the cuticle area, I'm going to do another swooshy. But with that fuel, I'm going to place it, and you need to wiggle your brush. God, my tongue. What's wrong with me? So you need to wiggle your brush. As you wiggle it, the fuel, monomer, comes down through the bristles into your tiny eye bogey bead and makes it like water. Surely it's time. Ready? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Swoosh. Swoosh. It's like water. It's like, oh my God. It's like a sorcery. This is insane. Yeah, so the wiggle releases the monomer, makes it like water, makes your swoosh so much better. Like I say, you need it wet. You can't do anything when it's dry. It's just bad. Everything's bad if you do it when it's dry. Just keep it wet. Right. Ombre, 3-way ombre. We're using that pastel blue. So I apply it, blend it backwards, and then work it down. I think I put another little squidge in because you can add as much as you need. So I want to take this a little bit higher, blending it back, boom. That makes it nice and soft for the next one. And I'm going to go in with the pastel green, putting it on the blend. Ready? You know when you see these ombres and you're like, God, you can just see that harsh line? Stick it on the blend. You're not going to see it. It's not rocket science, is it, babes? If you don't want to see it, cover it. So I wanted this green a little bit longer, so I'm just putting a little bit of squidge down and pulling it down. These ombre really well into each other. Never asked me to ombre and nude and black. I just can't do it. Some work well with each other. These work like a dream. It was very fun to do. So yeah, we're using the pastel pink at the cuticle, and then another swooshy. Remember, full fuel. Fill up your fuel tank, your brush, with your fuel, monomer, wiggly, 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 as so whoosh. So beautiful. Tidy up with the tip of your brush. Oh my God. People say to me, do you have a different brush for different things? No, I just use a size 14 for everything because I know what the parts of my brush will do. I know that the tip of my brush can swoosh. It can tidy up and make pretty pictures, and it can make this swoosh something very special. It can make my cuticles flush. It makes my marble, yes. Side of my brush will tailor my shape without flattening it, and the belly of my brush, which is the big beastie fat bit at the bottom, that will pull my product down. So you've got to know what the brush will do. But no, I don't have loads of different brushes for different parts of designing. It is the one brush, but I know the 3 parts of it to make it work for me. Finish my design. You're not seeing a thumb because I hate thumbs. Everyone knows I hate thumbs. There's no point. But it was the same as the little finger. They don't have any special treatment. Just the same as the little finger because they're not in my photographs, so they don't get anything good. So then you've just got to encapsulate the whole design. I haven't kept all 4 of them in because it's just encapsulating it. I'll show you this one. Just encapsulate in clear and file and refine, top coat, boom, done. Anyway, thanks everyone for listening. If you love it and you like my rambling, please, 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 will you subscribe? Will you give me a thumbs up? Maybe leave me a lovely comment. It would make my day. Because it's been really stressful with the kids and the summer holidays. I'm now gonna go get a wine. Okay, gotta go. Love you. Bye.